everybody, it's your League City Animal Shelter weekly update. So here are a few snapshots from different events and around the shelter. So for community outreach, we have the Texas Gathering and Oak Tree Festival where we'll be doing animal adoptions and community outreach. We also have the Watershed Church where we'll be also doing adoptions and a blessing of the pets. We have the Halloween Fest fundraiser for Animal Alliance. So we'll be doing animal adoptions and community outreach. So for those of you who don't know, Animal Alliance is the place where we do all of our spays and neuters for the animals, different checks up, all of that good stuff. So we really want to support them just like they've supported us in helping us get all of our animals fixed and checked up. And of course we have the Christmas Santa delivery. So we're going to be helping the big guy in red with kitten and puppy deliveries on Christmas morning. So if you're interested in being part of that, sign up for our committee. Sign up you can be done on the My Volunteer page under the community outreach section. So for fundraising and special events, we have Autumn Leaves where we visit the memory care facility every month. The next visit will be September 27th. We have the Mutts and Men 2017 calendar. Pre-ordering will be coming soon. We're hoping to start that next week. So we need help marketing that and hopefully turn this into a great fundraiser we do every year. We also have the Holiday Ball by the League City Proud organization. So this ball will benefit Holiday in the Park and us at the League City Animal Shelter. So we want to support them since they're supporting us in this. The ball is actually going to be November 12th, but we need help selling tickets, getting great silent auction items, all of that good stuff. So if you're interested in helping in that, email me so I can let you know what we need help with. We, of course, like I mentioned before, we have the Holiday in the Park parade and Santa deliveries. So for volunteer meetings, we have the foster meeting September 26th. That is next Monday at 6 p.m. So this is for all fosters or all potential fosters. It'll be at the Drillford Room next door to the shelter. So for all of our fosters, potential fosters, please try your best to be there. It's a really important meeting. Not only will we be there to answer questions and go over basic things, but also go all the new stuff going on in the program. And how we're trying to revitalize our foster program. So please make every effort you can to come to this meeting if you're a foster or thinking of becoming one. We also have the Canine Companion meeting October 3rd at 6 p.m. and the Feline Friend meeting October 4th at 6 p.m. So this is for all volunteers who are interested in anything that's to do with the dogs in the shelter or interested with the cats in the shelter. So sign up for that. We also have the PetSmart meeting, so for those of you who are part of the PetSmart team or like to become part of that, we have that meeting October 12th at 6 p.m. here at the shelter. And we also have the parade meeting, so those of you who would like to work on the float that we do every year for our community outreach, that'll be October 10th at 6 o'clock here at the shelter. So for shelter news, I'd like to announce that canine companionships are resuming tomorrow. Really exciting news. I'm really glad to be able to announce that the dogs really need it, and they're really going to need volunteers. They're going to be rammed up and ready to go outside. So please go ahead and start signing up for those shifts. We have lots of events this year, guys. This is great busy time of the year where we get invited to a lot of different community outreach events, but we also do a lot of fundraising and things like that. So we need as many volunteers hands on deck to make sure that we're getting out there. Community outreach is not only just about us getting animals adopted, but it's also about getting our name out there and letting you know that we're here a resource for the community for microchipping or licensing your pet to get them back home or anything like that that we can help them with to keep animals home. So our community outreach events are really important, and we need to get our name out there and get our faces. So please sign up for any of these events that you can. We also have the calendar shoot on this Saturday, so we'll need help getting the dogs and kittens ready on Friday. So if you're interested in helping with that, at least bathing a few dogs or getting the cat's nails clipped, all of that good stuff, try to be there on Friday to do that. So for all of the volunteers, I know I kind of mentioned about the foster program update. So if you're going to foster, I want to make sure that you know about these 6 things that are most important. Number 1, make sure that you do attend a foster orientation with me. So at the orientation, I just go over all the different resources that you have available to you as a foster. I'll answer any questions that you have, make sure that everything's going smoothly with you, and make sure I'm getting you ready to foster animals. Also, we have the Foster Google Drive. So at the Google Drive, there are different resources and documents that you can look at home while you're with your foster animal. Anything from medical care to marketing, all of that good stuff is on that Google Drive that you have access to. So I want to make sure that everybody not only gets that link to the drive, but they're also utilizing it. A new sign-out book. So the sign-out book is an attempt to where we can kind of keep better track of our foster animals and our foster parents. Basically, all you do is every time you take an animal home for foster, whether it's long-term or short-term, all you do is put the date, your name, your phone number, animal name, and animal ID number. Foster lead Melissa and me will actually keep up with that on the an online Excel sheet, so that way you don't even have to worry about it. All you do is sign out on there, and we will take care of the rest. Also want to make sure that you get a copy of the kennel card when you foster. So we always want to make sure that you at least have something with you stating that this is a foster animal, the date that it came in, all of that good stuff. So make sure that you do get a copy of the kennel card every time you foster. Also, we have medical forms available. Thanks to the Friends of LCAS Animal Shelter, we actually have an intake record form that they use, and I like all the fosters to use that, especially the kittens and puppies where they do get vaccinated and they do have to get dewormed and all of that. So make sure that you get an intake record when you take an animal home. And last but not least, try to go to meetings and events. All of our meetings, not even just the foster meetings, but also the canine companion and feline friend meetings, or you can utilize as a foster parent. The canine companion, we go over different things about animal behavior and training that you can use at home. Same thing with the feline friend. So make sure that you do try to utilize those meetings and resources. Sometimes we even have special guests. Also the same thing with the foster meetings. We go over particular foster info and foster issues that you may have that we can answer. And of course events, so make sure that you are prepared to bring animals to events to try to get them adopted when they're ready. So those are the 6 things that I want all fosters to know about, 6 main points about fostering and resources that we have for you and the steps it goes to being a foster. So make sure that you have these 6 steps down every time that you foster an animal. So for help needed, we need canine companion, feline friend volunteers, of course. We always need them here at the shelter to socialize our animals. We need PetSmart helpers to help with adoptions and things like that every weekend. We have foster case managers we need to help with our foster parents and being a source for them. The parade committee that we talked about, and the Santa delivery committee that we talked about. And we have the volunteer spotlight. I'd like everybody to meet Kelly. So Kelly has been nominated by a fellow volunteer for her commitment to transporting animals to and from PetSmart every week in the past few weekends. This includes this past weekend where she actually did both days for Saturday and Sunday transporting the animals back and forth. So thank you so much, Kelly, for doing that. We've been shorthanded with animal control officers, so it's great when a volunteer just steps it up and actually goes above and beyond by bringing animals and taking them back, even when she's not working that weekend as a PetSmart helper. So thank you so much, Kelly, for doing that and taking up the work that we need in order to get these animals and find them a forever home. So thanks, Kelly. And I think that is it, everyone. I hope I covered everything. Of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. That is what I'm here for. And I will see you next week.